Welcome back to Gadget Decode. Today we are diving deep into one of the most anticipated tech releases of 2026, the brand new Apple AirPods. Every year Apple tries to refine its audio lineup, but this year's AirPods aren't just an incremental upgrade. They represent a serious leap in both design and performance. So if you've been waiting to see whether these are worth your money, stick with me till the end as we decode everything about Apple's latest innovation. From the moment you unbox them, the 2026 AirPods feel different. The case has been slightly redesigned, slimmer and more pocket-friendly, yet sturdier with a matte finish that resists fingerprints. The hinge feels more premium, and the new status indicator lights are placed in a way that's easier to see. Apple has even included subtle MagSafe alignment improvements, making wireless charging faster and more reliable. The earbuds themselves are lighter and ergonomically better. Apple seems to have studied ear shapes in detail because once you put them in, they almost disappear. Comfort was always decent in AirPods, but this generation sets a new standard. Long listening sessions or even hours of calls no longer bring that discomfort or fatigue. It's a small detail, but for daily use, it matters a lot. Performance is where the 2026 AirPods really shine. Apple has introduced its new H3 audio chip, which not only improves connection stability, but also brings real-time adaptive sound. Imagine the earbuds analyzing the environment around you and fine-tuning the audio so that it sounds balanced and crystal clear. If you're in a noisy subway, vocals stay sharp. If you're at home in a quiet room, the bass feels fuller without overwhelming the mids. The soundstage is noticeably wider too, which makes music feel alive, almost as if you're in the recording studio. Noise cancellation has also taken a massive step forward. Apple calls this Adaptive ANC 2.0. Honestly, it lives up to the name. Instead of just blocking out sound, it adjusts to the type of noise. Low rumbles of traffic, sharp chatter in a cafe, or even wind noise outdoors get reduced intelligently. Transparency mode is equally impressive, allowing you to hear your surroundings naturally without that robotic artificial filter. For people who commute or work in open spaces, this balance between silence and awareness is game-changing. Another standout feature is spatial audio. Apple had it before, but this time it feels far more immersive. With head tracking that's smoother and more accurate, watching a movie on your iPad or Mac feels like you're sitting inside a mini theater. Even gaming benefits, as the directional audio makes everything more realistic. Battery life has also improved. Apple claims up to 9 hours of continuous playback on a single charge, with the case extending it to about 42 hours. In real-world testing, this holds up surprisingly well. A quick 5-minute charge gives you over an hour of playback, which is perfect when you're in a rush. For frequent travelers or people always on the move, this reliability is a huge plus. Now let's talk about smart features. Apple has finally made the AirPods more independent with Siri on device. That means faster responses without needing your iPhone to process everything. Gesture controls are also more precise with the new force sensors, and there's even a swipe gesture for volume that feels smooth and intuitive. Another addition is health tracking. Built-in sensors can now measure basic metrics like temperature around your ear and even give wellness reminders. It's not a replacement for your Apple Watch, but it adds an interesting layer to your everyday use. Connectivity is as strong as ever. Pairing remains effortless across Apple devices, and switching from iPhone to iPad to Mac feels instant. What's new is support for Bluetooth 6, which opens the door for higher quality wireless audio and lower latency. This means even Android users can get a taste of that Apple polish. Though, of course, the best experience still stays within the Apple ecosystem. Now let's decode the pricing. Apple is positioning the 2026 AirPods at a premium level, starting at $299. For many, that feels steep compared to other earbuds in the market, especially when strong competitors offer decent features at nearly half the price. But here's the truth. Apple isn't just selling earbuds, they're selling a seamless experience. The integration with iOS, macOS, and the overall polish of features like adaptive ANC and spatial audio are hard to match. If you're already inside Apple's ecosystem, these AirPods make perfect sense. But if you're outside it, you need to weigh whether the extra cost is justified compared to alternatives. So what's the verdict? The 2026 AirPods are Apple's most complete wireless earbuds yet. They nail comfort, push sound quality forward, and introduce smart features that feel genuinely useful instead of gimmicky. Yes, the price is high, but if you want the best mix of performance, design, and integration, they stand out as one of the strongest options available this year. That wraps up today's review of the new Apple AirPods. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to Gadget Decode, where we bring you honest insights into the latest gadgets. Until next time, keep exploring, and let's keep decoding the world of tech together.